Months after George's death in young Sheldon, Lance Barber is unrecognizable as he reunites with Coach Wilkins' actor, Doc Farrow, ahead of his appearance on Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. Unlike the sitcom Noir, the young Sheldon finale opened with a heavily emotional time for the Coopers with the loss of their patriarch. George's death was long established in The Big Bang Theory, and it contributed to Sheldon's story in the flagship series. That said, by the time his demise happened in the prequel, young Sheldon had already redeemed the character, making it extra difficult to see him go. Coach Wilkins' portrayer, Doc Farrow, posts an image with a caption that reveals his enduring off-screen friendship with Barber. Barber is seen sporting different colored hair and with a beard. The adorable reunion photo was taken ahead of Farrow's confirmed appearance on Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. Check out the snap below. When George was introduced on young Sheldon, he already had a bad reputation because Sheldon and Mary consistently shared negative stories about him on The Big Bang Theory. However, the prequel could not simply paint the character as a one-dimensional person, so it started to flesh him out. The problem was, by doing so, young Sheldon contradicted the established canon, as its version of George was far from the no-use father and husband that Sheldon and his mom depicted him as. As a co-worker and friend, Coach Wilkins represented the Cooper family patriarch's life outside his responsibilities at home. Admittedly, young Sheldon didn't get to fully explore George's life separate from his wife and kids. There were moments of him hanging out with his friends, but that became infrequent as the show went on. That being said, it was Coach Wilkins and Principal Peterson who delivered the news of George's death to his family in young Sheldon's penultimate episode. It was a reminder that although the series didn't get to show them all the time, their bond remained until the end. Now, Coach Wilkins is due to return for Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. Barber has been spotted a couple of times since young Sheldon ended back in May 2024. Despite not having any confirmed appearances on screen, he even attended the filming for Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage's special Thanksgiving episode, which featured the return of Mary, Mima, and Missy. This only proved that he maintains a good relationship with his former co-workers. While the actor played a different role in The Big Bang Theory, it's highly doubtful that creator Chuck Lorre would bring Barber back to play a new character, considering how synonymous he has become with the Cooper patriarch. This doesn't mean, however, that he can never return to the franchise. There are various ways to incorporate George into the universe after he died in young Sheldon. He cannot come back in a full-time capacity because he can't play any role other than Sheldon's late father without it being divisive from the get-go. Barber could reprise his beloved role, however, in a flashback or even a dream. Whatever way they choose, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage would have to be more creative when featuring him again. In any case, Barber himself said that while he is willing to return as George in Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, he will only do so if Lorre and his team find a way to bring the character back without cheapening his demise. As tragic as it was for the Coopers to lose their patriarch, just as he was on the cusp of having his dream life, George's subsequent funeral episode is arguably the best in the Big Bang Theory franchise. Understandably, Barber doesn't want to taint that. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage has explored the Cooper family's grief a few times in its brief run thus far, with separate focuses on Georgie, Mary, and even Missy. That said, the perspective of losing George has come from his family. Currently, it's unclear what brings Coach Wilkins back, but since this is the first time he will appear post-young Sheldon, his involvement in an upcoming episode could offer a new angle on what George's death means to people outside his immediate clan. Coach Wilkins' appearance offers Georgie and Mandy's first marriage a chance to establish what George's other life was, aside from being a family man. As a co-worker, Sheldon's dad worked closely with Farrow throughout his time as a football coach at Medford High School in young Sheldon. Perhaps Coach Wilkins could share fun anecdotes about his late friend for a cathartic moment. Unrecognizable George actor reunites with his young Sheldon best friend ahead of first marriage debut in a world where time and transformation blur the boundaries between reality and fiction. It's rare to see life imitate art in the most heartwarming of ways. Fans of young Sheldon, the Big Bang Theory prequel that stole hearts for its quirky yet poignant storytelling, are in for a real-life reunion that feels straight out of a sitcom finale. The actor who played George Cooper Sr. in the show, now nearly unrecognizable, has reunited with his on-screen best friend for a momentous occasion, his first marriage debut. Once a familiar face on television screens as the sturdy, down-to-earth patriarch of the Cooper family, the actor who portrayed George Sr. has undergone a transformation so striking that even the most devoted fans might do a double take. With a leaner frame, a salt and pepper beard, and a new wardrobe that screams sophistication, it's clear that the actor has embraced a new chapter in his life, both personally and professionally. Gone are the days of flannel shirts and football caps. Now George's actor exudes a quiet confidence, reflective of someone who has weathered life's storms and emerged on the other side. This transformation has not only earned him a new wave of admiration from fans, but also signifies his readiness for a fresh start, a start that begins with walking down the aisle. Standing beside him during this pivotal moment is none other than his young Sheldon co-star, who played his on-screen best friend. Known for their hilarious yet heartfelt chemistry on the show, the duo brought to life the dynamic of a small-town camaraderie that resonated deeply with audiences. Whether it was over a beer at the local bar or sharing advice about life's challenges, their bond was one of the highlights of the series. In real life, their friendship has proved just as enduring. Despite the years since the show ended, the pair has remained close, often supporting each other through personal and professional milestones. Their reunion ahead of the wedding has been nothing short of emotional, with both actors sharing stories, laughter, and memories of their time on set. It feels like no time has passed. The Best Friends actor remarked in a recent interview, "We've grown, sure, but at the core, we're still the same two guys who shared a lot of laughs on set." To see him so happy and ready to take this step, it's incredibly special. The wedding marks a significant milestone for George's actor, who has kept his personal life largely out of the spotlight. His fiancée, a writer and philanthropist, has been described as the perfect match for his down-to-earth nature and quiet charisma. The couple met through mutual friends at a charity event, and their relationship has been a testament to the idea that love often finds you when you least expect it. In an intimate ceremony planned to reflect their shared values of simplicity and authenticity, the couple has opted for a rustic outdoor wedding surrounded by close family and friends. The actor's young Sheldon co-stars, including Ian Armitage, Sheldon, and Zoe Perry, married, are also expected to attend, turning the occasion into a mini reunion for the beloved cast. For fans, this real-life reunion is a reminder of the impact young Sheldon has had not just as a show, but as a shared experience for its cast and audience. The series, which explored the formative years of Sheldon Cooper, delved into themes of family, friendship, and the trials of growing up in a world that doesn't always understand you. At the heart of it was George Sr., a character who embodied the struggles, and triumphs of an everyman trying to provide for his family while navigating his own flaws. The actor's nuanced performance brought depth to a role that could have easily been one-dimensional, earning him praise from critics and fans alike. Off-screen, the camaraderie among the cast was palpable, with many describing the set as a second family. This sense of connection has endured long after the cameras stopped rolling, as evidenced by moments like these, where art and life intersect in beautiful ways. News of the reunion and upcoming wedding has sent ripples of excitement through the young Sheldon fan community. Social media has been abuzz with fans sharing their favorite moments from the show and expressing their joy at seeing the actor's enduring bond. "I can't believe how different he looks now, but he still has that same warm smile," one fan wrote on Twitter. "It's so sweet to see him and his on-screen best friend together again. It feels like young Sheldon is alive and well in real life." Another fan commented, "This is the kind of wholesome content we need more of. Seeing them happy and thriving is a reminder of why we fell in love with the show in the first place." As George's actor prepares to embark on this new chapter of his life, his journey serves as an inspiration for embracing change and celebrating the bonds that shape us. His transformation, both inside and out, is a testament to the power of resilience, friendship, and love. For his best friend and former co-star, the reunion is a chance to reflect on the journey they've shared, both on screen and off. "Life has a funny way of bringing people together," he said. "We've been through so much both as characters and as friends, and to stand by his side on such an important day is something I'll always treasure." As the wedding bells ring and the memories of young Sheldon echo in the hearts of fans, one thing is certain: some friendships are timeless, and the stories they tell both on screen and off are what make life truly special. In a world that often feels divided, moments like these remind us of the connections that bring us together, the transformations that inspire us, and the love that carries us forward. For the actor who once brought George S.R. to life and the friend who stood by his side, this is only the beginning of a beautiful new chapter.